On this episode of Big Movie Mouth Off, we got jabs that hit and asteroids that don't. Welcome back to another episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. I'm your host, Jimmy Martin.
I'm not. I'm Jeff Counts. Good to see you.
I think you're saying that you were not. That your name is now not.
No. I'm just not Jimmy Martin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On this episode of Big Movie Mouth Off, we'll be reviewing. We've got
Good Dinosaur.
Good Dinosaur.
Yep.
We've got Xfinity's video on demand, the whole offerings of whatnot.
Yep.
And then we've also got that's Creed. But right now, we reviewed the Good Dinosaur. Let's watch the trailer.
I think we went far enough today. Let's get you home.
Where am I? Ow! Ow! Are you little? We need to get home.
I got a job for you. Keep on the dodge and sidle up the loblolly past them horn ends.
What?
That creature protected you.
What is his name?
I don't know.
I name him, I keep him. Killer.
Stinky!
Violet.
Spike!
Lunatic!
Spot! Spot! Come here, Spot, come here! Well, ain't you just the cutest thing? I'm done being scared.
If you ain't scared, you ain't alive.
I miss my family. Huh? You don't understand.
Okay, so the Good Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Before we even get started, I just want to say I kind of want to get the elephant out of the room because most years we don't get two Pixar movies.
Yeah.
And we had Inside Out earlier,
Right.
which to me was probably one of the best films of the year still. But I don't want to play the comparing game because I get it, Pixar made both, but
You don't want to, or you do?
I don't really want to.
Yeah, they're-
I don't know. It's two different films, but let's talk
Definitely
about
two different films. Two different quality of films, too. but-
Sure.
Yeah.
The Good Dinosaur. So basically, the story is simple.
Very standard
Yep.
coming-of-age Disney fare.
It's the whole story is a dinosaur gets swept up into a river.
Yeah.
And then it's the journey back home.
Single parent.
Single parent.
It's not the plucky princess this time. It's the goofy boy child.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
are the two Disney
Well,
options.
In the trailer, what we saw was, what if the asteroid that killed the dinosaur 65 million years ago missed?
Yeah.
And then fast forward after it misses about another couple million years.
It's a great setup.
It is,
Yeah.
because here's the thing, because what we get are civilized dinosaurs.
Right.
They are communicating, they are farming, they are herding buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the humans show up, and so they've got millions of years head start. So now we're the,
Right.
the beasts, the creatures, the Neanderthals who can't communicate, who basically are dogs.
Animals, yeah. You're basically seeing highly evolved dinosaurs that
Yeah.
speak and farm and have communities
Yeah.
at the dawn of man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a great setup.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's where we start. When I say I really don't want to compare, it's very. I mean, we had a film that earlier this year that was so multi-layered, so intelligent and everything in between. Then you get this one that is just a journey home.
It's really straightforward.
It's just a coming of age story. It's
is.
just, I'm the wimpy dinosaur.
Yeah.
I got to find my courage and, face my fears.
I have to go make my mark.
Which is a line in the movie.
Oh, it's a line that's said about 10 times.
Play the drinking game with that one.
Yes, exactly.
For this, it's Pixar, so it's gorgeous to look at.
One of the prettiest movies they've made ever in
For
terms
sure.
of scenery.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Gorgeous.
It's funny.
Yep.
It's, it's tragic like every Pixar movie,
Oh, there's a good cry moment.
Well, there's a few.
Oh, there's at least one that I was like, Jimmy, please don't look at me right now.
He's like,
Please don't look at me right now.
got something in my
Oh, these
eye.
glasses are so tight.
These 3D glasses aren't working.
They're making my eyes water.
With that said, it's definitely not their best work. And that's where, I guess we're going to have to start comparing.
Yeah, we
because it's not Cars 2. I will always say Cars 2. But there are certain places where you're like, this feels more like a DreamWorks, and that's where you have to start comparing the animated studios because I guess we hold Pixar to a higher regard.
Yeah.
We know what they're capable of doing. I also heard that there were years of just back and forth on development of this film.
Yeah.
And you kind of feel that maybe, they fired the first director.
It feels stripped down, a little stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. I hold them such to a higher regard. That's just what it is because any other studio that made this film, I'd be like, oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. But when you talk Pixar, you're talking solid gold usually.
This would be the best movie DreamWorks ever did.
Probably.
Because the jokes aren't terrible.
No.
The voice acting is much better.
Yeah.
And the story, though, like I said, it's really sort of standard issue Disney fare. It's way better than anything DreamWorks ever gives you.
Easily.
It's just not Inside Out, which we both agree deserves a Best Picture nomination.
God, like
Not
I said, I
just
didn't want to
Best
compare, but
Animated,
Inside Out, if it wins Best Picture, I'd be like,
Me too.
good,
Me too.
good on you.
Yeah.
So this one is just, it's I said, when we walked out, they're like, what'd you think? And I was like, no, it's fantastic. It's a great film.
Yeah.
It's just that this is the worst year for any other animated film to come out because
Totally.
you're going to get compared.
Totally.
When something like that comes out that's such a masterpiece, you're going to get compared. Didn't want to compare it. Guess I did.
I forced you into it. I'm sorry. I said, I'm not Jimmy Martin.
Yeah, right. But I will say, I brought my wife's brother and all his kids.
Yeah.
I think the age ranged from like 3 to like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Every one of them loved it.
Oh, good.
And the dad loved it, and I liked it a lot. It's a great film.
Me too.
But
Me too.
it's one of those things that you got to start comparing.
Yep.
I'm at about a 3-star range.
I thought about this a lot on the way here. I'm 3 stars as well.
3 stars as well.
Yep.
All right. So again, it's not the greatest thing in the world. It's not Inside Out. I hated saying it, but it's a great film from Pixar.
But it's not DreamWorks either.
And it's also not Cars
Way
2.
better.
So go see The Good Dinosaur. Take your entire family to it. 3 stars from me. 3 stars from you.
Yep.
Obviously not a bad film. It's Pixar. It's going to be semi-decent. Coming up next, we'll be talking about Xfinity's video on-demand services for the month of December. Stay tuned.